flashing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodore, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen. Option is set. Option onside kick. Kickoff left.
The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position.
Kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Option is set to conservative eye. Coach suggestion, cover 6. Left X 2.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off play action. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
There are 6 categories.
And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Finds his tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
Entering play call, straight rush.
The Commodores send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So South Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
And the Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
And
they're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking for a man, it's Sellers. He fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And he was just showing off all of the slick moves before the defense finally got him on the ground.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
There, formation, concept, option, run, screen pass, play, keep pass, medium pass, curl flat.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bennett. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
With the catch, it's Brown. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Now, Lenora Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese. Like, we saw the physicality in the big runs, like, throughout the season, especially against Clemson ending the season last year. But to me, it's the passing game. It's the staying on schedule. It's knowing his answers and making the easy play sometimes. Continue to evolve as a passer with that big, strong body. And you better look out, college football.
Concept.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. He was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment defense.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. It's year 5 now for Shane Beamer at South Carolina. The Gamecocks coming off their best season since 2013. Now the question is, what's a realistic ceiling?
And I think getting to that 10-win mark. Last year they had 9 wins, but the offense took off, and having a dude like Lenora Sellers, Jesse, that's a full-grown man that can do so much for an offense. Excited to see if he can take that next step.
Yeah, I think based on his success last year, that helped out the portal, that helped out high school recruiting. Guys want to play with him. He's that exciting. So I think the quarterback spot, I think that's a huge key to see if the Gamecocks can take that next step.
Category, kick pass, medium pass, curl, fake smash, curl combo.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Takes the easy one to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Listen, if I'm a QB, 2nd down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable 3rd down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
AHD base, zone fixture, player, Jared Brown. Jared, curl combo.
It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field.
Post.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Rides to back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and distinct message to this offense. They are going to set the tone of this game.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the single running back. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses the phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they are looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their opponents, but they also gave some games away. And they've got to be better in critical down and distances in big moments when they get into these SEC conference games this season.
And the Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Right on the money. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affected the football.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hoskins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Three yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
There are 6 categories.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. To throw, it's Pavia. He makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Entering play call.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
Entering play call. Player, Russell Faison. Russell, AHP base.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on second down. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Slips away. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And I just love having matchups out wide that I know can win. Guys that are so fast on the perimeter that threaten with speed, and guys start bailing and getting out of there. And on 3rd down, and I need that yardage, I can go to him, and he'll get the first down on the cover.
Rides the back on the option to give. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. tries to do it himself on the draw. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you can tell, maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
He'll do it himself. Runs through a tackle.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Under fire. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Play type, error, pass, option, pass, quick, jet, sprint right smash, jet pass FK zone. Play type, run. Option. RPO.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Entering play call. Smash. There are 12 categories. Concept. There. Keep pass. Formation. Concept. Keep pass. Play act. Keep pass. Post curl.
And the Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back the pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up early down play for this QB.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggests player, there are 8 category. Formation.
And let's
There are 8
hold on
categories.
just a
there
minute
are
here as the
21
officials are going to
subcategories.
have a
Options set
second
to
look.
win tricks. 15 plays. You have 7 options. Gun is selected.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on
Entering
the
play
field got
call.
it right.
Player,
Player will stand.
error, formation, play action, keep, medium pass, quick pass, slants.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. From the gun, looking for a man. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead to 8.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. To the air, it's Pavia. Makes the grab, it's Stowers. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, what a spectacular
Entering
layout
play
and
call.
catch.
Coach suggestions.
Man, I
there are
love the
6
catch radius on
categories.
this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. That's caught. It's Alexander.
Entering
Well, they're
play
throwing this one to the
call.
running
Coach
back out of the perimeter of the
suggestions.
field. They
There are
didn't get it to him
categories.
quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Got room on the return. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play
There are 8
stands.
categories. Medium pass. Keep pass. Medium pass. Curl flat.
It's great to have confidence in your kicker, but this is the flip side. You give the offense great field position and plus territory. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little
Entering
gain,
play
no
call.
harm, no
Curl.
foul.
There are 12 categories. Curl flat. Curl combo. curl, empty and bench curls.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wide receiver. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Empty and bench curls.
Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air. It's Sellers. Quickly complete. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with results of the play. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the 2nd level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense. You've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoskins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm take your steps and get the ball out. It's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Catch in the middle. It's Stowers. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
That penalty cost him a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. And the Commodores need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. They go to the wide receiver screen. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Kick is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Harbor.
Found
a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Slants.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Slant. There are 6 slants. Concept. Option. Quick pass. Medium pass. Curl flat. Empty and bench curl flats.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Well, not down a distance. The quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. Saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Ohio.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
Empty and curl flats.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This one's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quick completion on the out. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, in a situation like that where it's third and long, there's not a lot of plays to get that thing completed and keep the drive moving. So you're just trying to buy yourself some real estate and help your punter out.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, and then after the quarterback got him on the ground.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories.
The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. And the Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Entering play call, 1 LB cross game, edge blitz 0.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Quickly complete. There he goes. He is not going to get there. Stop short the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were 1st and 2nd down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, South Carolina! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Flip, player, error, formation, play, keep pass, media, pass, slants.
Play the analytics here and you go for 2. The snap sets up the throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Entering play call, you have 5 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds.
There are 6 categories.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the marker.
There are 6 categories.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hoskins.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. They'll run play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Commodores will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Let's see what he can do with it. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23.
There are 8 categories.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here.
Slant. There are 6 categories.
His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
intercepted.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Gets it out quickly. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion, because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
With the catch, it's Harbor. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Gamecocks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll try the run. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play clock, AHB base.
And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play, AHB base. Concept, formation, there are player, there are eight. Coach signature, quick slants.
The Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Sellers. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got the back over the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
RPO plans.
The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Inside zone.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And that's a very productive first down play of bringing up 2nd and 3.
10 categories.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Power football with the run. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up.
Option. Quick pass. Medium. Deep pass. Post curl.
And the Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one.
Curl flat.
They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense drags him down.
And you see the wide receiver, he's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
Back to pass on second down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's out of bounds, well short of marker, and they'll have to give up the ball. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Running into the open space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Got it in the middle, it's Hudson. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Newberry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Gamecocks! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Entering play call, player, error, formation, concept, play action, keep pass, meet, quick pass. Slants.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming.
Short cross.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Buys a little time. Looking, trying to escape.
Entering play
cannot.
call.
The sack.
Onside
The
kick.
two-point try.
Kickoff left.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is
Entering
coming
play
out to the
call,
40
coach
after that penalty on the
suggestions. There are
kickoff.
6 categories. Nickel 2 trap.
They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Hoskins. They mark him
Entering
out of
play
bounds at the
call, coach
42, and they're
suggestions.
on the
There are
move.
6 categories.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Entering play
The
call,
offense
coach
calls timeout. It's the
suggestions. There are
second
6
one they've used this
categories.
half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 man 3G.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Pavian. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Cover 3 match.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And that mountain is still 20 points high.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. It's a pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
Thanks for that
Entering
breakdown,
play call,
Kevin.
Return 5-4 to return left.
And the Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
0-1 trap.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey.
0-1 trap.
They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football game.
To the air, it's Sellers. Just a short pass to the tight end.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds.
There are 6 categories.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Newberry. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
There are 6
and you see running backs in today's football. They play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Commodores can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Across the 45. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Second down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. The quick out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Give cushion.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Hand off from the shotgun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And now on second down for this offense. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll be able to climb the penalty.
Categories. Straight rush.
And the Commodores will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play.
Trap. Sweep.
Offense gets set for second down. They'll test the right side. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from
Entering
overuse.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
The Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. A designed run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Commodores are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. Tackle is made at the 38. Let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and take it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Gets rid of it. Working that left side now. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Rushes on him. Fighting off the defender. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
Post curl.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Had to get rid of it quickly. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Running back searching for a hole. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sherrill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Back to throw. It's Pavia. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stowers. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
There are 6 categories.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
And the Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
The Commodores have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it from the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway.
Entering plate, 1 Robert Press.
Offense in a bunch formation. The give on the option. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
There are 6
and a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Calls his own number. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Pavia. And they can't make the connection on third down.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. Throwing incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
You have 7 options, 5, 4, 2, return left is selected.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Play type,
and the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
Outside,
they really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here we go. Quarterback running on the draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll do it himself on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they try to go with draw. They didn't catch the defense blitzing, so it wasn't a great look anyway. But up front, they just got beat regardless. And that back, David, had nowhere to go.
He had nowhere to go, but those offensive linemen, you got to set and you got to invite those defensive linemen up the field and kind of push them by. And you could tell they didn't do that. They didn't create any holes. There was really nowhere for him to go. You got to give him that first little hole, and then maybe he can make a move. So the offensive line needs to do a better job.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Personnel, play type, concept, play action pass, screen pass, run, option, quick pass, medium pass, curl flat.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They boot it away. And they'll have to settle for it being marked down just outside their own 40-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. And bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin them deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
There are 8 categories.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Entering play call, curl flat. Curl flat.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Slides away. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty.
Entering play call, curl flat.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Enter, curl flat.
Let's go. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
You have 14 options. Curl combo is selected.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to go up top. Finds his man, it's Brown. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yard.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
Back to pass, it's Sellers. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Entering
they
play,
recover their own fumble. How in the world
punt.
did the offense avoid that disaster?
Entering instant call view soup stat abilities celebration coaching coaching. Pause. You have 6 injury depth chart. Injury report is selected. Entering position LT. Player name J. Thompson. Position injury type bruise knee. Injury length will return soon. And control coaching coaching. Pause. You have injury depth chart auto subs. Depth chart is selected. Entering depth chart slot 2 slot 1 player name L. Sellers. Player name A. Noland. Slot 3 player name L. Sellers. And
those are so
call,
frustrating when you're a defense
punt,
and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Finding open areas. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
To the air, it's Pavia. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier? Get that tackle for loss? Wow.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here already. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Safe man right.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right upright and through? And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down.
Entering play call.
The home team is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure it won't get worse. The away team has shown little to no mercy today, and they look like they're moving in for the finishing blow. They're trailing by 29 to SMU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. To the air, it's Nolan. Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. And they're able to get him down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. The play action fake. Now adjusting. Crosses to 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one.
Entering play, inside zone.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the back. He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39.
There are 7 categories.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The give to the tailback. Creates a little room. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Inside zone.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Nice move there.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
The Gamecocks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the Gamecocks will move the sticks.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the
Entering
penalty.
plate, inside zone.
Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. To the ground with the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
Inside handoff.
This guy's been running hard all game long in the fourth quarter now with that last run. He's now at 99 yards rushing. One more carry away from potentially reaching that 100-yard milestone that all running backs covet.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Inside zone.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys
play
on.
Action pass. Keep medium pass. Curl flats.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Pocket breaking down. And the defense got him at the 27.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Post curl.
They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
Listen, the enemy is the clock, right? You're down by 2 scores. You got to make something happen. Really, really good job by the defense, forcing the turnover, getting the ball back to your offense. Now you got to go score, and I got to get one more stop.
Entering abilities, celebration, coaching. Pause. You have 4 injury depth chart is selected. Entering player name A. Noland. Player name L. Sellers. Entering pause screen. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 3 sky.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hoskins. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. Free yards.
Outside.
First down for the offense after that penalty.
Outside 3rd. Spread.
Wants to throw. It's Pavia. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Looking to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
The short hands. It's Hudson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Straight
the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. And the returner will be knocked down.
Formation, concept.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Offense working from the pistol. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Formation, concept, play action pass, keep pass, medium pass, curl, Texas, spot, empty and leg swing spot.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Sellers. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Play call, empty and leg swing spot, empty and Z spot, spot.
And the Gamecocks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Hunt. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Kick, punt, off tackle, punt. Player, there are 8 category. Formation, keep pass. Post curl.
Just 1 for 3 on 4th down so far in this one, but they'll stay on the field and try to convert here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple scores, I think you're just kind of free and like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyway.
Suggestions. There are
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Still on his feet. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
When you're trying to protect a lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. A running back has it. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Cover 6 trap. Cover 9 showed you.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the accelerator. You got to make something happen. So I get they had to be aggressive and go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Entering play call, play action pass.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining
Entering
in the
play
half.
call, post curl.
The give out of the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Entering play call, dagger. Concept, there are, play type, there are 8, pass, run. Inside hand, inside zone.
Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call, inside zone. Play type, special. RP, option, pass. Run, pass. Quick pass, there, jet touch pass. Jet touch pass, sprint right smash.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Hit as he throws. Got his man. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
Personnel,
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Turning on the Jets. Wide open space. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
Entering play call, coach suggests player, area, formation, pistol, gun, concept, play action pass, keep, medium pass, quick pass, slant, slants, slot out.
Here comes the 2-point try. He's looking to pass. And the defense on him, and he will go down, sacked on the 2-point try.
South Carolina, 26.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. From the gun, running back on the move. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Catch in the middle. It's Sherrill. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stowers. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got a man. It's Fitzgerald. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. He wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Stowers. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The throw. Fires to the big fella. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays, but man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Fires on the move. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Entering play, pass, run, inside zone.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere.
Entering
Stop
play
at the
call,
line of scrimmage.
inside handoff.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
RPO, special, concept, medium pass, curl, error, fake smash.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Lines is back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
To the air, it's Sellers. The short hands, it's Brown. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Call, curl flat.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Entering play call, curl flat, smash, concept, keep pass, medium, quick, option, run, inside, reverse, and around, trap, sweep, trap.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Tough to give up those penalty yards in that situation. Now it's just 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Finds his man. It's Bennett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Entering play call. RPO alert shot. Commodore Y over. Player. There are 8 formation. Pistol. Concept. Option. Run. Inside zone.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. The run from the shotgun. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And this drive feels like it's just gone on forever, right? The clock is just ticking away. The defense is aware of that. It's got to be frustrating because you just allowed another 1st down, fresh set coming up. You've got to do something to stop this bleeding.
The Gamecocks have this offense rolling. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Power ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Entering play call inside zone. There are 10 categories. You have power. AHB base. AHB split O. AHB base.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Entering play. Vic FGK flip pass. Player. There are 8 formation. Concept. Option. Run. Quick pass. Medium. Quick pass.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
Enter player. There are 8 from 8. Concept. Option. Quick pass. Medium pass. Curl flat.
So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. Back to throw, it's Sellers. He's got it on the move. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty.
Keep pass. Medium. Quick. Run. Inside zone. Inside zone.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. They'll try to run it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things can go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
Oh, he missed it. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 32 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds.
There are 6 categories.
On the ready? 29 Philly.
Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice game. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
They'll run for it. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Auction. Quick pass.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
concept, there, play type, opt, run, screen, play action, deep pass, medium, play type, special, RPO, special, punt, clock management, special teams, clock management, fix spike 2, QB heel.
Quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Entering play call, clock management, there are 2 CAD, fix spike 2, QB heel.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.